Yes, and this is how I heat our food gamit yung water kettle.
Familiar, you're familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
Hello everyone! Welcome to Vlogs Asia by Dawn. Part 2 to ng last vlog ko, and if you haven't watched part 1, that was what to expect upon arrival in Hong Kong and what you need to do as well in preparation for your flight to Manila. So if hindi nyo pa napapanood yung part 1, please click on the card above to watch the part 1 and then follow on to part 2, which will be my hotel quarantine experience. I don't really have a lot to share sa hotel quarantine ko. I could give you a bit more pointers and sa experience ko and what you need to prepare, what hotels are available for you to choose from. So when we planned for our flight, I actually asked my sister to help source the hotel for us, and we were able to find Best Western Hotel in Causeway Bay. The reason why we chose Best Western kasi there was a list that provided by the government, which was accredited na list. Now, I can actually show you again on the description below with a list of hotels na pwede mong i-book for your 14-day quarantine period. Syempre kami kasi we were on a budget, so hindi naman namin kaya yung medyo pricey na hotel. And this hotel we chose because aside from the fact that logistics-wise and traveling-wise for my sister to go to the hotel, mas convenient siya. And of course, yung price niya at that time was very reasonable. We actually spent 5,600 Hong Kong dollars sa 14 days na stay namin doon sa Best Western. So actually, yung 5,600 doon, 14 days na hotel accommodation, included na dun yung mga service charge. If you ask me if it was a great hotel, I would say it's acceptable because of the fact na una, clean naman yung hotel room, and secondly, I love the shower kasi malakas ang current ng shower. Importante sa akin yun as long as clean din yung shower room and yung toilet and mabilis yung current ng tubig sa pag-shower, walang problema sa akin yun. So ganyan kababaw ako sa expectations ko sa hotel room. But the reason why I feel na it can be better is because medyo maliit yung room talaga. Kasi dalawa kami sa hotel room and I stayed with my mom. And it was difficult for me to do vlogging while we were in a hotel quarantine kasi sa 14 days na yon, I was actually working remotely. So the inconvenience kasi was because of the fact that the room was really tiny. So it's hard for me, first of all, to be working at a proper desk area kasi maliit yung room. So wala talaga siyang proper desk. So sometimes I'm just sitting on my bed with my laptop and there's a little side table by the wall next to my mom's bed, which is medyo inconvenient din kasi talagang masyadong maliit lang yung room. But we had a nice view of the city kasi medyo high floor yung room namin. So that's a little bit of consolation, especially at night. Maganda yung view doon. And also yung hotel kasi did not provide room service, so we always had to find a way on how we can order our food. I'd really like to thank my sister Joy kasi halos araw-araw after work siya ang nagde-deliver at nagdadala sa amin ng dinner namin, and we have really good friends who have been very supportive at nagdadala din sa amin ng mga lunch namin. So, I would like to thank Sister Lily, Sister Emma, and all the sisters from my mom's church, and my kumpare and mare, Abby and Erwin, for the lovely ube cheese pandesal and all the cinnamon buns, and also my other friend, JM from Mama J, sa masarap na sisig at saka kare-kare. And my cousin, of course, Ate Dulce from Maria's Cakes kasi talagang nung umalis ka pa sa Philippines, talagang pinagbaon niya kami ng chocolate cake at mga cookies, and I really had, very sufficient supply of sweets and cookies during my whole quarantine period. So I'd really like to thank them for that. So, regarding yung stay namin, it was a 14-day talagang sanity check for us. You really need to find something you can do. Ako kasi, I've been working for 14 days. So, during weekdays talaga what I do is work. answering phone calls, speaking to my boss, catching up with colleagues, meetings, Zoom meetings, VC calls, calling candidates, and this is my job. And in the evening, then I have my MacBook, may headset naman ako, and I do my Netflix. In terms of the food, you really need to make sure that you have a really good support system. Otherwise, if you can't rely on anybody dito sa Hong Kong, then you make sure that you be able to order foods through certain food apps like, Food Panda or Deliveroo, or even some fast food chains. Like ako, nag-order din ng McDonald's, nag-order ako ng KFC. So, yun yung mga experience namin sa 14 days na yun. Talagang medyo magastos kasi you really have to spend for your food. There are hotel bookings where they provide food for you daily with a certain rate. So make sure that if you look at the list of hotels, then kasama doon yung mga food, or if food delivery is allowed. Wala rin housekeeping service or someone to make up my room. So, hindi ko kaya na 14 days na hindi napapalitan yung bed sheets. So, there is a linen basket right outside our room na available every day. So like every 4 days, pupunin namin yung mga linens, bed sheets, pillowcases, duvet covers, at kami ng mommy ko ang nagpapalit ng sheets. And very generous naman sila sa mga linens and towels and sheets kasi kompleto. We're not allowed to go out of the room because we had our wristband with us. And yung app na nag-a-alarm kasi siya from time to time to make sure that you're there, and you have to scan the QR code on the wristband. So talagang sobrang strict nila. Towards the middle of our stay, I think on our 10th day, somebody knocked on our room and they gave us an extra kit like yung last time to do our swab test. So we will have to do the saliva collection sample again, and someone will pick it up in the following morning. So that's basically it. But here are some pointers for you and what you need to prepare for your 14-day hotel quarantine stay.
Yes, and this is how I heat our food gamit yung water kettle.
Good morning, Hong Kong! We are finally checking out today. Check out na kami! Thank you again for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and found this useful. If you have any comments or any suggestions which you think I should have done, because I'll be going to another trip back to the Philippines again in 2 months. So if you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to put them down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button. Thank you. Bye.